Heidi, hi Mummas! Are you ready for the fiery session of the day?
Hi guys!
Hello!
Happy Friday! Are you ready for the weekend?
Love a Friday, best day of the week.
So today we are going to be talking about the law of attraction.
Favourite topic.
Very favourite topic. So we want to talk about our experience with law of attraction, but we also want to hear about yours as well. So after we've had this chat, we really want you to put it in the notes, message, comment on your experiences of law of attraction, because we've got loads to share with you, but we've also got some techniques to share with you on how to attract very positive attitudes and energy into your life. So, Paisley, do you know anything that really sticks out to you with law of attraction?
Yeah, well, my whole entire life. If I really put it into practice, it does really work. And I always, that one book that I always go back to, which was The Secret, which is all about the law of attraction by Rhonda Byrne, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whenever I feel a little bit stuck or I want to bring something else into my life, I always refer back to that, and I can open it up on any page or watch they've got the documentary on Netflix, and I strongly do believe in it.
It has happened to you, like, quite a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is just, like, reflecting on what you've had.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind talking about this, like, you really wanted children and you really wanted a boy and a girl. And I do feel that you did attract that into your life.
I did. There was some things I did intentionally, some things I didn't. I think when we were out shopping once, I bought some girl books and a set in a shop, and I don't know why I bought it, but I was just like, that is so cute. And I heard is it called token gestures? So when you buy something and then you put it up, and it was obviously girls, so I was like, I'm never going to have another child. Didn't know what I wanted, and I actually ended up having a baby girl quite soon after.
Yeah.
Obviously there's more to it, but
you did really want a girl, though.
I did want a girl. Yeah, although yes, she's like a boy, she's such a tomboy.
Should we call her, we have to laugh about this, but we call Paisley's little girl Fatima Whitbread. Like, literally.
Oh, she's so strong.
She is the most strongest child I know.
Strong-willed, strong everything.
Literally, when she was 2, we came into our, like, living room, and I have, like, a little bit of, like, weights in the corner, and I had one of them weighted balls, like 5 kilograms.
5 kilogram, yeah.
Anyway, 2 years old, she was lifting it up and doing this, and I was like, I could not even lift that ball.
She is.
I was like, oh my gosh, like, what the hell?
She's gonna be a leader one day. She's gonna need it in this world of
but
men.
But she's our mini Fatima Whitbread, isn't she?
She is.
She is so funny. Like, that 5 kilogram ball has never, like, left my memory. It's so funny.
Oh, there was little things that's happened as well, isn't it? So I did a juice retreat with Jason Fell. When was it? Well, it was before Sonny was born.
Yeah.
And I really felt like I needed to do a detox on my body. And I heard great things about him. I love following him, doing all his juices. So I thought, I want to do a juice retreat. Anyway, it was fully booked. This is how I strongly believe certain things are supposed to happen in your life. So, okay, I came away and she said, I'll put you on the waiting list. I said, okay, that's fine. She said, and if one comes up, I'll let you know. Anyway, I get a call within the hour and she said, we've had people drop out. There's 2 spaces left. Do you want to come on it? And it was at a reduced price. I was like, definitely. So I booked me and Mum. Didn't know what to expect. We thought we were going to go straight in and have a salad first. We went straight into juicing. I'm not going to... But that whole experience was life-changing. The retreat in itself, obviously, I'm not plugging it, I'm not selling it, I'm not paid to do that. It's just my personal experience. But after 3 days, we had really bad headaches, which was your body detoxing. And he said you will go into a depression before you go into a high, because it's your body getting rid of everything. The weight dropped off me. I lost about 1.5 stone. because you're cutting out sugar. Basically, you should do an MOT on your body like you do on cars every 6 months. You're not going to juice all the time, but if you feel a bit sluggish or anything, to clear your system out.
I juice a lot, don't I? I do a lot of juicing.
Yes.
I can only get to 3 days though. I cannot do more than 3 days.
Yeah, it's quite intense. We had to be in that environment. I mean, God bless Mum, she did it as well. But on the last day when we left, to cut a long story short, I said to Mum, let's be spontaneous. We don't have to wait until the evening to get our flight. Let's go. There's a few of them. We're going to go into Portugal, the main bit, and we can have a look round. So
I actually really remember this story.
We got on some tuk-tuks, because I always love the first day getting on a bus or a tuk-tuk just to explore wherever we are to get our bearings, and it's just a fun thing to do. So we were on that, and we were going all around the town. Anyway, this guy, so it was me, my mum, and this other lady that was with us on the retreat that we became friends with, and we go around all these places, and he said to me, do you have children? And I was like, I think it's a bit vague.
Before this though, you really, really wanted children. You were getting worried about your time clock,
I didn't think I could have children for one reason or another. I just thought that was it. So, yeah, in my head I was 36, I'm not going to have children. I'm not going to go into it too deeply, but there was reasons there. So so I was away. So he said, have you did he say to me, do you have children? And I said no, and he didn't ask me if I wanted them or anything. He said, come with me. And he took us up to this top of this hill, a really like religious place. Bearing in mind I'm not heavily religious. And we went into, he said, let me take you. And I was like, oh God, what's he doing? Anyway, he took us into this church that goes back centuries. And he said, let me sit you. He said, come here. And he was talking to this lady, and she opened up a door, and it had this sacred chair in it. And I was like, what the hell is this? And he goes, sit on it. And I was like, why? Like, what? No, I'm going to sit on it. He said, sit on it, I'll tell you. So I sat on it. And he said, say a prayer. I said a prayer out of respect, and I do like saying prayers. And I came out, and I said, what was that chair you sat me on? He said, that was a fertility chair. This guy knew nothing about me, my background. It was like that whole week I was supposed to have gone on and done. Anyway, I came home, never thought anything of it. Was with my partner, and I was like, don't think I can have children. Anyway, one thing or another happened, and
I share that me and you went to got your cells tested?
I went as far as having everything tested, and they were like, there's no blockages, there's nothing wrong with you. Sometimes it just doesn't happen for you.
And literally it was that 2 weeks, was it 2 weeks?
I think it's about 3 months, 2 to 3 months after, But my body, bearing in mind it had a massive detox, because I was quite a party animal as well. Stress, life, everything, put on a bit of weight. I fell pregnant, and it was a massive shock to both of us, because I was like, I actually didn't think I could. So that was another story in itself, but that was the weirdest experience. And Reiki as well. I had a few bits of Reiki by this amazing lady, and she said she was clearing out all my womb and everything. I think that's when I fell pregnant afterwards with Sadie. Honestly, all this weird stuff. But
honestly,
that's on another note. But obviously, the law of attraction is a little bit different, isn't it? So, what you focus on, you attract.
100%. For me, I'm really, really big on law of attraction. I do boards every year. So I do vision boards.
I've always done them.
Every January, I do a vision board, or I'll do it just before the end of the year, just so I know what my goals are. So weirdly, my very first vision board that I made, I put a watch on there I really love. And I also put a Maldives holiday.
Oh my God, your honeymoon was in Maldives.
My honeymoon, and I'm not joking, I lost this vision board, right? I couldn't find it. We've moved house, bear in mind. I got this, and I got a watch for my birthday. I bought it for myself, but I really wanted this certain watch. And I bought the vision board out like a few years later, and my watch was on there, the exact same one. I totally forgot I put it on the vision board. I got this watch like by fluke. My friend was like, I got it second hand.
It just comes to you, doesn't it?
My friend was like, my friend is getting rid of her Rolex, and I, you know, and like I know you've always wanted one. I know it's quite material.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
want
that's
to,
what
I
you
didn't want to
wanted.
say
That
Rolex.
was your
I
goal.
was in my early 20s. It was my goal, like, to get a Rolex.
Yeah.
Like, I just really wanted one.
Still my goal now, don't worry.
I had it in my vision board too. This must have been years later. I can't even remember. Like, I'd lost this vision board at this point. And only last year I found this vision board.
Was it on there?
The exact same Rolex.
That
I got that
is
second hand from
crazy.
a lady, from a friend of a friend who was selling hers.
Actually, saying that, I did very much manifest them. I've always wanted my own private number plate, but it had to be a good one. And I've always had it, put it out there. And I was working for this high profile couple as a PA at the time, as like their private PA. And they were looking at number plates, and the guy contacted me just out of the blue and was like, "You don't suppose you're looking for your name number plate, are you?" And I said, "Well, what is it?" And he was like, "It spells out your name, like PA11SLY."
Wow.
And normally I would have thought, I was like, "But how much is it?" You know, at the time I didn't have a lot of money, and I was expecting him to say like 30, 40, 50k, and he was like, "Oh, it's this old guy that's selling it up in Scotland. I think it was like £600. And I was like, I know it seems like a lot of money, but at the time I was like, that is going to be worth something one day. And I jumped at the chance.
Yeah.
And I took it straight away. And I was like, I'd always wanted one. It was in the back of my head.
Yeah.
So, but you can attract good things and bad things. So like, I sometimes say to people, if you're focusing on stress all day, you're going to bring more stress into your life.
100%,
and I think a lot of us as burnt out mums say, our day is really hard, or it's very stressful, I'm really tired, when what they should be saying is, I deserve a rest.
I deserve a rest. So this is a technique for all of us, even us too.
Yeah.
So easily said. I say it all the time. And like, just when I rethink it and say, oh gosh, I'm so tired, you've got to switch it up. So from now, we are going to be saying, I deserve a rest, but we're not going to say I'm tired, because you're attracting
more
that.
tiredness.
And it's the same with, and I do say this a lot actually, so it's as well as me saying it to you guys, like it's a lesson for all of us. Like, I'm really stressed. Yes, we're going to attract more stress into our life, so we've got to switch it up and say, you know, I am coping with this and I can deal with it. So there's loads of different coping mechanisms that you can bring into it. So I think as well, also another thing, law of attraction on my side, I knew I wanted to set up a dance school like years ago. I had a dream of it. I had a dream of the name of Boom Arts Academy. And you know what? I was so young at the time. I was 20s. So I was like, oh, I'm never going to do it. I don't know where to start. Obviously I had experience of working in other dance schools and academies, and like obviously my background in the arts. But I just never thought I'd do it. Honestly, everything fell into place. It was so weird.
I think what is meant to be happens really quick.
Yeah. Well, it did, and it took time.
Yeah, of course,
It took time to build it. Yeah, definitely. Like, I started classes with like 1 or 2 students in, and I took that massive like leap of faith. But one massive thing is taking a risk as well.
Yeah.
But I knew, like, loads of things of law of attraction started to happen. Like, I met a fantastic teacher at a cheerleading course, and that's that's Sam. He's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Still with you today.
Yeah, he's still with me
part
today.
Of family,
he's been with us for 7 years. I've got such amazing teachers that I've attracted into my life. And actually, the teachers that I have, I taught when they were younger, and such unbelievable teachers that I've just attracted who've been with us for 7 years, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I've attracted them into my life, and they've become onto the journey with us. But a lot of things that I do write down on my vision board is things. If I'm writing about business, I'll put loyalty, friendships.
You're
like
very
teamwork.
specific with your vision boards, aren't you?
I'm really, really specific.
How much you want to earn.
Yeah, how much I want to earn, how much I want to see in my bank. But a lot of things is, like with that, and a great team. And I think having a good business is having a good, grounded team. And having very good communication. And that's one thing that I've always put on the vision board, to keep me grounded, to keep looking at that and remember that I've attracted these people into my life. So that's a really another good thing. And even like the books that I wrote, weirdly I found a student that I taught years ago, then went into illustration.
I know,
I used him.
Falling into place a little
Max was unbelievable. He knew my vision. Where he's known me for a long time, he knew exactly what my vision was, attracted him. He was in my life before I even thought about a book. I'd never thought I'd write a book.
I think what a vision board does is it just solidifies what's in your thoughts, because a lot of your thoughts are what you're creating, and you can create anything that's in your thoughts.
Yeah.
So if it's...
And we are energy.
Yeah.
We are energy. And energy creates energy.
Yeah, so positive energy attracts positive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then negative attracts negative. You know, sometimes when you get in a group of people and they start talking negatively, it can really go down a downward spiral, and I come away with a headache.
Yeah.
So you've got to try and change the subject, your mindset. So especially with Burnt Out Mums as well, it's about learning to sort of say, I'm going to have a productive day today for my children. You know, try and start the day off a little bit of gratitude journaling.
Yeah, and I think a massive thing for us is we'll start the day, so we'll wake up, we're already stressed, we're trying to get clothes on the children, we're running around the house, get your vest on, get your t-shirt on, get your shoes on, we're running around the house all day.
I feel like I've got twins.
So, yeah. I know, so we start the day on a level of stress.
Yeah.
But I think what you've got to do is switch that up and just be like, okay, yes, it's stressful, I can cope with it. My days,
this day's going to be easy.
You can't base your day on that stress in the morning.
And I find that as soon as I start talking about something that's quite stressful, I feel more stressed.
Yeah.
I have to change the subject.
Yeah, actually, I've got a really good friend who does that, actually. As soon as she hears someone say negative, she'll be like, okay, right, let's change the conversation.
Yes.
And that is a really good pointer as well. I know some people want to release, and that's why we're here as women, like, as friends.
But it's knowing when to put that line on it, I think.
But I think the best thing, if someone does come to you and says, and, you know, wants to release, you know, stop them halfway and just say, look, let's not let this disrupt your day. You might have had a really bad morning, but let's switch it up and be there as a team. Like, they would much more appreciate that than you go, oh, okay, you know, you've had a really bad morning. That's okay. We're gonna have bad mornings. Let's switch the rest of the day up.
Once you've released it, park it. And I always get it out of my head and I let it go. Because if you focus on that problem day in, day out, you feel depressed. It makes you feel depressed.
Park it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm really sorry that you've been through that this morning. You know what? Put it behind you. Go and have a good day. Let's move forward. Because the past is the past. Yes, we have rubbish days.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
You need to talk about it.
And you have to release. But if you have got that friend who is like,
very burnt
out, and then you do become negative. I mean, I've been through it. You've been through it.
Yeah.
We don't realise we're going through that negative state, and it's not till someone says that, listen, like, you've got to switch it up, and it's okay to say, let's switch it up. let's think of something positive. Let's think of a good memory.
Like visualizations for the day. Imagine how your life's your day's gonna be. So, you know, I'm gonna have a great day with my kids. This is something I need to do more of as well. You know, my children are gonna be easy to handle, because sometimes in the summer I was thinking, like, I was getting very bad like anxiety where they'd be fighting. So those sort of things. If you could do 3 things you're grateful for in your head, or I always do my vision boards on my phone, do little notes on my phone as well, because I know we're all busy. It's hard to get a notebook out in the mornings, so I just keep it really simple. And one thing I always do on the way to school is I do actually listen to a positive podcast and also a law of attraction book, because if I'm feeling a bit stressed in the morning, once I've got out the house, that really shifts my mindset and helps me to focus on other things that haven't stressed me out that morning. And it really, really does help.
Or just listen to sax music.
Saxophone music. Oh my, that is amazing.
I love saxophone music. I think it's like R&B for days.
It brings my memories back to being on holiday in a really high vibe.
Like that.
It's the association of it, isn't it?
It's the association.
Music, holiday.
So find a track if you're feeling like you're having a really stressful day. Like, music does something to the brain, and I've learned all about this with like dance and teaching, like, because I've done a lot of work with children with special needs as well. Music does something amazing to the brain, and it releases endorphins. Like, there's a certain part of your brain that when music is played, and there's loads of science behind this, it does something. It releases stuff in your brain, and putting a track on a music will instantly switch it up. So try that as well.
There's different frequencies of music,
really
isn't there, that creates different moods. So, you know, like when you listen to yoga music or like very relaxing music to help you fall asleep.
That's bringing a bit of peace.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you do feel stressed, go to
like
that
when you're
peace
cleaning,
level.
put a bit of drum and bass on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a really good song out. I was training yesterday and I was on the running machine. And,
you make you run faster.
Oh my gosh, my personal trainer Ross, he played Stormzy, and his new song is wicked. It's got a bit of drum and bass in it. Anyway, so I can't remember what the words were. I hadn't heard it before. It was the first time. So anyway, I was like running. Started going into drum and bass. I was like running faster. I was like, oh my god! I was like, this is wicked. And as I was running, I was like, yeah.
I always remember when we were going up to Manchester when we were children, and I had this world dance CD, I think it was at the time. I think it was some rave CD when it was all big at the time. You were still little, and Dad put it on the car, and it was all like. He's like, is this making me drive faster? How's he doing this Northern accent? This is making me drive faster. No, it's not Northern. How do you do Northern?
It's making me drive faster.
It's making me drive faster. This like.
I can imagine Dad doing that. He's like, our dad's from Manchester, so he was like driving and he was like getting faster. Oh, yeah. Funny. Oh, actually, I have got one memory of like when...
I always get nervous when you say that. I'm like,
oh gosh, I know. The funniest story, I know, we're going on to law of attraction, but we just kind of, you know, defer a little bit, but we'll be back. Literally, we're in the car on a journey, because we used to do loads of trips up to Manchester, didn't we?
Yeah, all the time.
Because my dad's family is all from Manchester, so we used to do loads of trips in like half term and stuff. Anyway, my mum and dad were in the car. Bear in mind they're divorced now, but they were in the car and we were driving. And anyway, my mum's like eating a banana. Mum's like eating a banana, right? I don't even know if you know this story. And then I don't know what Mum did. She just out of nowhere, she ate her banana and then just threw it. She thought Dad's window was open.
Well, that's not law of attraction. She attracted that banana back to her.
I'm sure she'd love to do it now. But, oh God, it was so. When I laugh, I literally cry.
Oh, you're making me cry. I don't know why. I just got
stop
visions
it.
of Banana Gate.
Oh, don't. Honestly, it was the funniest thing. The banana flew off the window into his face. And he went so mad. And Mum was literally just hysterical laugh. And we were all just laughing our heads off. It was so funny. But yeah, do you know what? Sorry to defer, but that was just a memory from driving up to Manchester that I remember.
See, that is all part of visualisation.
He attracted a banana instead.
They probably hated each other that day.
They probably had a big argument or something.
So yeah, that's brought me back to visualisation. So one of the things I have always done in my life is visualise, and
a big banana.
A big banana. Yeah. So they have actually. I have had dreams and things, and I've a bit like deja vu. And I said to you, Isla, I've visualised this. Do you remember the other day we went somewhere? Again, my memory's gone, but I put it all on my phone as it's supposed to make it come quicker. So anything you want in life, if you want a peaceful day, or you could do it for the week as well. You can with.
Sorry, I've really got the giggles. I just want to go.
I'm trying to be serious.
Sorry, I know, but no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in a place. I think that is memory, isn't it? You have a dream of it, and then you're like, oh my gosh,
So you've got to visualise how you want your mum life to be, and we are going to actually, aren't we, arrange an event for mums. Visualising.
I think in the future we are going to be doing this.
If you're interested, please could you DM us or get the comments on the go down here. We've got some amazing things we'd like to bring to you for that day, and it's such a fun thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, a mum's retreat. We're definitely
mum's retreat. Who is up for it?
Who is
we
down?
can laugh about all the bananas out there.
Honestly.
Big ones, small ones.
I think we should have, me and you, we should actually open the retreat with, banana suits.
Oh, no, my God.
Stop it. We're going to be known.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Oh, no. Do you remember bananas in pyjamas?
Yeah, I do.
Don't.
And what was it? Was it Kevin when he ate a banana, he become all strong?
Oh, don't.
There's actually something in, is it serotonin in bananas that make you feel happy?
Is there?
Oh, no, that's turkey. Apparently it's in turkey. If you eat lots of turkey, you'll be happy.
Oh, gosh.
The thing I've had, it's all this turkey I'm on the diet.
It's like my at Christmas. We have loads of turkey. Everyone's happy at Christmas.
Probably.
Then when it comes to Jan, we're all depressed.
Oh, depressed because we're all waiting.
Just need to eat more turkey.
Eat more turkey.
And then you'll be alright. Oh gosh, right. So anyway, let's finish the podcast
recap.
On something really positive. So today, we want you to, after listening to this podcast, find a piece of paper, write on your notes on the phone, write 3 positive things that you want to achieve. Okay. Now, don't go crazy on this. It might be just 3
'cause you'll get disheartened. You've got to start small.
You've got to start small. So whether it is, I don't know, watch one of your programs or have 10 minutes to yourself.
They always say, if you're feeling really stressed as well, put on a comedy. I used to put Sex and the City on. That was my feel-good thing, and it changes your mood.
Yeah, no, it does actually. Oh, do you know what I used to love? In-Betweeners. Oh, I love
In-Betweeners.
That. I would literally be hysterical.
Was it Gavin and Stacey?
Gavin and
Stacey or Stacey and Gavin? No, Gavin and Stacey.
Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah.
Comedy now.
It's not funny.
No, I know.
It's weird.
I know. I wish there was
weird world
more
we're
comedy.
in right now.
I mean, I don't know. But anyway, so 3 positive things. We want you to write it down on a piece of paper.
So, for example, I'm grateful of the children that I have in my life. I'm grateful of the house I'm in. I'm grateful of the great day I'm going to have. Just simple things, isn't it?
Simple things. One of my big things is I'm grateful to have a roof over my head.
Yes.
That
always puts everything into perspective. I'm grateful for my health is another good one.
I'm grateful for laughing this morning. I'm grateful for sitting here with you. Do you know what I mean?
Grateful for you being my sister.
Yeah, let's just say, 3 banana kids. Right, so 3 positive things that you're grateful for, and then 3 things that you're going to achieve today. So not too big, just small. For me, it may be, okay, I've got to email this person, I've got to sort this.
Just one, even if you achieve one thing, there's a book on it called The One Thing. Then you don't feel disheartened if you don't do it.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Writing it down is so powerful. And if you don't get to get them all 3 done, you've got the next day. So don't beat yourself up about it.
You know what my one thing was to do today?
What?
Paint my nails.
Oh yeah, definitely have
Didn't do
it.
I blow dried my hair instead. I actually blow dried it for this podcast for you all.
Yeah, you definitely.
But I went without my nails.
Oh, don't. Oh gosh. Right. Anyway, I'll buy you some nail varnish for Christmas.
Mum life.
Yeah, I know. Do you actually get the time to paint your nails?
No, that's what I mean.
Right. Normally, right. Look at these nails.
I'm going to show them now because I've shown you.
These nails, you will never see them done. It's only because I've had a bit of time over the summer holidays and I went on holiday. But do I ever get my nails done?
I had to choose doing makeup in my hair or do my nails, and one went out the window.
The girls literally take the mick out me because they never see me with nails because I just don't get time to sit in a nail shop.
You do
but
now.
Over the summer I had
you've got a lot of time painting those nails.
You don't.
I've only just put makeup on after 6 years.
Yeah. I know, literally. When do we ever get time for that? But yeah, so anyway, positive. The 3s and 3s always work with 3s.
Oh, that's a good one.
3, 3, 3.
3.
Positive things that you're going to achieve today. 3.
Mhm.
Yep. 3 things that you're grateful for.
Bananas.
Bananas is one of them. And 3 things long term that you would like to achieve. Okay, so 3 things like.
And we want to hear them.
Please,
please.
So 3, 3, 3. Okay, so 3, 3, 3.
This is only a positive podcast and community. We don't want to hear anything negative.
No. So
we just want to enjoy hearing, listening to all those stories and getting other people inspiration
and positivity.
That's
where we're going to end it today. All right, thanks guys.
Bye.
3, 3, 3.